Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the second part of the show, and which Kunal had requested, the unceremonious exit of uh, Sky. And we have discussed, I shared a little bit of data on that. He's the only captain to be removed after winning a World Cup. Rohit retired. Ian Morgan was given 3 years. Butler still continuing. Uh, most of the captains, Mahendra Dhoni went out on his own term after winning the 2011 World Cup. So four captains continued on their own, but Sky moved out. Data points to it that we will, of course, 36, and Surya Kumar was having a very, very lean fest, especially the IPL one. Because Kunal, I'll give you a longish time to speak on this. Sudeep, to start off with you, and we were discussing this today morning. Sky, not there. I think you were pretty okay with this.
Only thing is that the selectors have got the timing wrong. Actually, going by current form or going by his batting form in the last couple of years or 1.5 years, I think he should have been dropped quite earlier than this. I mean, just winning a World Cup and dropping it doesn't, it raises eyebrows, doesn't give a very good picture. Selectors, I think they have got it wrong this time. Regarding the timing was not okay. But the Sky also did not help himself. He had a disastrous outing in the IPL. Had he scored, heavily in the IPL, the
You
selectors
remember,
would
we
have
were
definitely
discussing,
continued.
Sudeep, that Sky,
Yeah, yeah.
every match was important for him.
And every match, and he was failing on a consistent basis, and that way, and perhaps the IPL failure this time, that was the last straw. But I still agree that I still feel that the timing of his exit was not good. It was not in a very proper,
And Gautam
pace.
Gambhir and Agarkar are saying they're looking forward to 28, where he would be 38. So age-wise also, he doesn't fit into the scheme.
He
That is
doesn't
what they're
fit into
saying.
the,
They're
and
looking
now
forward,
36, I think it will be very difficult for him to come back, going by the kind of backup players India have in their,
especially in
so,
T20.
especially in T20. So overall, it's a bad timing, I would say. But it should have been
But
done earlier.
principally, you are okay.
Principally, it is okay because he was not doing justice to his selection, in the team. He did not
He was holding on
justify
to
his
this.
selection. Yeah, but he should have been dropped earlier, not the World Cup, not immediately after winning the World Cup.
And you are okay with Shreyas Iyer taking over the captaincy. We will discuss
Yeah,
very little on
Shreya,
that
so
with Ishanjal
I
also.
personally feel both Shreyas Iyer is fit for both T20 and ODI. So
ODI
he is
captaincy. Yes, I also think
captaining the T20 is perfectly fine because he's the one
perfectly
of
fine.
with the perfect players, he's
We'll
good
come
for
back to you,
both
Sudhir.
T20s. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kunal. First question, and it will be a little longish. Two portions. First, do you drop a champion performer from your side after he delivers? Do you drop a CEO from say, a management team? One. And two, after delivering for your company, say he delivers profit and loss, P&L and everything, he delivers everything on the right side. Do you chuck a CEO? It's a more of a moral question or a technical question? Kunal.
There's an instance of removing winning team captain, not Michael Clark. He announced his retirement before the World Cup started.
Absolutely.
You removed Rohit Sharma from ODI captaincy after he won the ICC Champions Trophy in Dubai. So India gone into that mode.
No,
First
but
of all,
Rohit retired. Rohit retired from ODI.
Rohit didn't retire from ODI. Champions Trophy was not a T20 tournament. Champions Trophy is a 50 overs tournament in Dubai. Just look back at the record. Rohit retired post 2024 World Cup,
23
which
World
India
Cup.
won.
No, sorry, 24
2024
T20. Correct. 24.
T20,
Yes.
but he
Correct.
won in 2025 February. He won Indian Champions Trophy with a 50 over format in Dubai.
Correct. Right.
So post that, in the name of future, you have removed him again unceremoniously from the
Hmm.
captaincy, and they do not want to take him back. That's the plan.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but they had to because Rohit was scoring runs and coming very fit and all. They want to give one chance, and Rohit scored 200s in that series.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they could not help it. Rohit became man of the series in the Australia series. So they don't have an option to continue. But what I feel as a Sudeep, I quite agree with Sudeep that timing is wrong. Surya was not doing well from last, not only the World Cup. He was not doing well from last couple of series. But having said that, You always do not need a performing captain. You need, because he is already a number one batsman in T20 format. He scored more runs than after the Virat Kohli. He is the most highest scorer in T20 format with the highest of average. But he has a very good man management skill, which won the World Cup for India. Right?
Hmm.
He keep faith on Abhishek Sharma till the finals.
Hmm.
He
Which we
was
were
not scoring
discussing.
runs. He was not scoring runs, but he was still
Hmm.
smiling.
Hmm.
That gives a lot of confidence to the team. If captain is under pressure, then you are gone. And I have seen his body language. Even in the
Hmm.
toughest condition, he
Hmm.
asks his bowler to calm down.
Hmm.
He's a very cool-headed guy.
Hmm.
Maybe not should be not in the same bracket of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, but he is also very good to the team management. He listens to everything, listens to
Hmm.
everyone, discuss it, but do it of his own. He has got good cricketing brain, I must say.
Hmm.
Now, whether dropping him correct or incorrect, I said you can drop any player. Selectors can drop any player. But I don't know,
Hmm.
trophy winning captain, you can
Hmm.
say,
Hmm.
yeah, Sky, Ireland and England would be your last series. We want to give you a
Hmm.
good farewell.
Very.
Play that, say a
Hmm.
goodbye, could give a good decent chance to say a goodbye to the fans and
Hmm.
goodbye to the all cricket lovers. They deserve it.
Hmm.
So that's a player dream to retire from
Correct.
the ground.
I think
Now,
Rohit and Sai back to back two captains that the selector decided to part with after they won.
see, I sometimes have a two dilemma in mind. Looking at future, we are compromising present.
Hmm.
Is
Correct.
it
I
right
think
approach?
with the
Everything
current
cannot be in
selection,
future.
you
आज
can
भी तो we need to
turn
earn
out.
today to we need to earn today to have a good future in a good future.
Hmm.
But it doesn't mean I'll compromise everything. I'll say, no, today na, I will not eat anything. I will not
Hmm.
wear anything good.
Hmm.
In the age of 55, I'll want to wear a Rolex
Hmm.
because today
Very
I'm
good,
saving.
important point. Correct.
I can say, but what I'm doing today, am I enjoying my life? Answer is no. What is the
No.
guarantee will survive till 55?
Or whether I'll be in a position to wear a Rolex. Both.
Number one, there might be a different challenge at 55. So future,
Correct.
like giving future, you are putting a new captain in place who doesn't have any control of the team.
That's a good point. Hmm.
So do not compromise your present on the sake of everything. Yes, I
Hmm.
agree. You pick two talents for the future, give him the long run. Subman
Hmm.
Gill was not a regular in the one days even. He made a captain.
Absolutely. We discussed that.
He was not a regular player in the test cricket, he made a captain.
Hmm.
So when a player is tentative about his own place, and if you make him a
Hmm.
captain,
Hmm.
his thought process is to solidifying his place rather than anything else first. Because
But now, please go
he
ahead.
knows how difficult it is if he doesn't score runs, how it is difficult it would be for him to convince or overpower Rohit or Kohli in that sense. See, Kohli
Hmm.
is a very mature player, mature individual.
Hmm.
You see in RCB, he's handed over nicely to Rajat Patidar in last two seasons
Absolutely.
and team is
Last two
been
seasons.
champion. And he's given
Correct.
his full cooperation. You haven't seen a Kohli ego at any point of time within the field. Even outside the field, you hardly have
Which
a.
I am myself surprised. Yes.
So because Kohli is a change man. He's a
Hmm.
great team man. We always misunderstood him by his passion. His involvement in the game is too much. That's why he involved in banters, he involved in chaos. But he's an absolutely gem of a team man. He will always fielding at a long on, even if he's a captain. During his
Correct.
captaincy, have you seen he's fielding in the 30-yard circle? Answer is no. He
No.
always
Correct.
fielding in the place where India needs him.
Hmm.
So this
But,
kind of a quality of a man is looking forward to you when you want to consider them as a leader. Like Saurabh Ganguly, he might
hmm.
have not scored 10,000 runs in Test cricket,
Hmm.
but he actually given a lot of players a scope to deliver, and they still respect today. And every Indian fans, even they bully him for different reasons, but one thing
Hmm.
they acknowledge that Dada has made this team alone. Zahir Khan, Harbhajan Singh, Sehwag, Yuvraj Singh,
Nehra.
Ashish Nehra,
Hmm.
these were world champion players. Those who the Ashish, Yuvi, Nehra,
Hmm.
Biru,
Hmm.
these
Hmm.
four players, Harbhajan Singh, five players were in
Correct.
your list in 2011 World Cup. They
So
have given you the World Cup.
my last question, Kunal, to you is because this is a well, particular question to, since you are an HR head, Indian cricket is moving a very corporate way like ECB, because our next topic, Ben Stokes, is exactly on that. Do you think Indian cricket is moving a little more cutthroat ruthlessness, the way Surya was moved out? Do you think it is like a corporate decision that a CEO not performing and a CEO replaced? Although the company is doing well, the CEO is replaced.
I once the CEO is not doing well, whether CEO is only into what CEO does in a corporate. CEO is a collaboration of all the performances he puts forward. He motivates the team, he gives the direction, he drives the numbers, he pushes the team to achieve the milestones. That's his job. Irrespective of the teams, and he should be unbiased and should go to the last mile of the organization to motivate that person. And he should make a journey which will be inclusive, of all the people in the organization to drive the number. That's the CEO, what CEO does. Not what exactly Surya did. Surya did exactly the same. Maybe I'm not scoring runs, but for me, it's more than the country. It's the country than myself. I'm not scoring runs. I should not be bothered about it. Let me concentrate on others' game, how to get the best out of the player and make the company profitable. Now, it's very unfortunate if the cricket turns and professionalism like corporates. Now, if you consider that case, then Sachin Tendulkar is a non-performer. If you go by the corporate analysis.
Correct. Same.
He has played 600 matches, only score in 100. So, only 20% success rate of Sachin is having today. So, as per rating, he should get more below than the poor.
Correct. If you're
and you considered him as a legend. Sports has got a different parameter to set the performances. Unfortunately, I do not know from where it has come. You cannot really ignore the performers. The team, the people who made you win today, I know they will not be there for next year. You give him a good chance to beat you. They are your brand ambassador. They will not open their mouth and say, because they are financially well placed. But end of the day, we are talking today. That means that the huge respect goes to Surya Kumar Yadav, what he did for the country. Now I have a question to Gautam Gambhir and co. A soldier who died during Kargil war may not be decorated officer as Bikram Batra. But was his life is less meaningful for the army? Answer is no. Because in that particular memorial, I've gone to Ladakh, I see the Kargil memorial and all, Dras memorial. Everybody's name put in the chronology. Not only you have segregated Mr. Vikram Batra or putting the sepoy or the infantry, the soldiers in a different list. No. So he needs to understand he cannot do anything. What he asked Sanju Samson on the team. And he said arrogantly that I had a discussion with Sanju. I'm a head coach and there is a discussion with Sanju. What discussion you have? A guy who won you World Cup and you are having a discussion. Your job got saved because of him.
Absolutely.
And you are today, moment you got to stay in the back, you are pulling him down. What kind of rest? Please ask the player whether he needs a rest or not. Does he need a rest?
Definitely. Very, very surprising, and I don't know what actually transpired, Kunal. So,
I'll tell you, there are certain very, very bad remarks, and no one, the players, is involved. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is a heartthrob. He is not playing. India lost 2 matches in Ireland. Pressure come from the board that you make him play.
Exactly.
Gautam Gambhir could not sustain because the first time Ireland has beaten England as a whitewash. And board said enough is enough. Please do what we say. Don't experiment.
Correct. I think that is exactly what happened basically. A lot of pressure from board.
So I really surprised how the cricket has been tied up with the professionalism, name of the professionalism. It's not a corporate world. Corporate also value your top performers. They know who is working, who is not working. They will not leave aside a top performer in the sake of future. Who does it? They really crash.
I mean, it's a very valid point which you made in the previous episode that for you don't know your future, but you are letting go your present because of the future, which is a very good point. Very good. Thanks, Kunal. Ishanjan, your take on Sky Exit, because Kunal made it a very clear discussion. And what do you think?
Yeah, although my senior pointed out the right thing. Actually, first of all, I was never at a part of Sky being made as a captain once one after Rohit Sharma retired, because there were a lot of other senior players at that point of time. At that point of time, after that catch which won us the tournament in 24 World Cup, suddenly think time changed. Gambhir came into play and they suddenly made Sky as the captain. But anyhow, within the period of time, Sky has done some excellent captaincy, as it might be there were some hiccups in while in the innings. Moreover, because he was not a good player in the slow track ever. But frankly speaking, he was
I
a
think,
very
Ishanjan,
good
what
player for
happened
the
was
fast
after he
moving
became
track.
captain, his form dwindled a bit. After his took over captaincy, his form started to
Yeah,
dwindle.
because he was one of our T20 specialist batsmen, which was
Absolutely.
that was which the point where my shoe pinches is that now they have appointed Shreyas Iyer as the captain, and Shreyas Iyer is one of our important middle order batsmen in ODIs, and and he's coming back after 3 years in a format in T20, and
Absolute.
while
Almost 2 years, 8 months. Yes.
yeah, and after coming back in such a format, in a totally entirely new format, you are making him as a captain. You are actually you are imposing a responsibility on him. Uh, that is my thing. And now, if any sort of mistake, he will be the one first of all thing to be blamed. So when the guy who has won you the World Cup, what you want to experiment with the captaincy? If you have to experiment anything with the captaincy, there are a lot of other players in your own team which you for that you doesn't need to tinker your ODI, which is the primary most important things at the valuable things at the moment. And we you are
Correct.
tinkering with one of our important ODI batsmen in the setup. This is not because anywhere any sorts of any sorts of any shortage, any wherever failure, it can bog down the our most important batsman share. He can be bogged down any point of time, and it can hamper. It can be there
I
can be
think
a
Sudeep
very
and
sluggish
Kunal
impact on his
both agreed,
performance.
Ishanjan, that the timing was wrong, but Surya was little going down. Sudeep said, I also agree with Sudeep, the numbers were not there. And in current cricket dispensation with Gautam Gambhir, if your numbers are also not there, you are in real trouble. And Kunal's point is very correct that
The
being a World Cup winning captain, I think farewell series was richly deserved. So do you think he should have
yeah.
been phased out, slowly phased out rather than chop this abrupt chop?
See, this is not only for Surya which has happened. Rohit Sharma, after winning the Champions Trophy in ODI, he
Exactly,
lost
that's what
his
Kunal said.
captaincy.
Yes.
He lost his captaincy, and Sanju
In
Samson,
both the
who
cases, Shanjan, the logic was same. We are looking forward. Where we are looking, we don't know.
no, no, you are looking forward. That doesn't mean that you will. That means your ranking. You will. Your present will not come into your mind, and you will play with the present setup, and this can hamper your future only. This is the one.
Correct.
If your present setup can if your present setup is not if our present is in a proper shape, then our future will be in a very good shape. If our
Very true.
present is not in a better shape,
But,
how
do-
can
but
our
do you
future
think,
grow up?
Shanjan, my last
So
question before we wind up the second show, do you think if Surya was in the team as a player and not as captain, only captaincy taken off, do you think he would have contributed? Because his IPL was very poor, as Sudeep said. So his numbers were not there on the board for the selectors to gain confidence.
see, I will say one thing. Surya was our valiant performer mainly in the overseas only, because in the you if you see his because he is very much sluggish against the slow wickets, against the wickets which is in India, because wickets are mostly slow. But in Sena countries, always Surya has performed. Maybe there can be something, because next T20 World Cup is there are abundant times. So I think Indian team is not looking for Surya further, if that is the thing.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Looks
but I think,
looks likely.
yeah, because but he one farewell is very much required for a guy who has won as the
World Cup.
one
ICC
of the
tournament. Correct.
T20 captain for not
Absolutely.
only once but twice, because we shouldn't forget that catch, memorable catch
Yes.
for
The
whom
2024
we have,
one. The
yeah,
24 one. Thanks,
24
Sishanjan.
World
Thank
Cup.
you, Sudhir, Kunal. We come to the end of this show. Unanimous decision once again that the unfortunate exit of Sky, which Kunal was also very vocal. And we will move to the third show now, which is also a very contentious discussion, not involving Indian cricket, but it involves a lot of man management decisions also, which is the Ben Stokes issue.